This is Thomas. He's a cheeky little tank engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. Thomas is probably the most known train in the world, from the railway series all the way to today with the CGI series, and now the television series is 40 years old, originally starting in 1984. And this video will be going through a brief history of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. From series to movies, Thomas has delighted kids all around the world, and this is where it started. The classic series, made by Britt Allcroft, started it all, where they used models to depict the characters. There were 12 seasons of models, but the 12th used CGI faces, till it went on to full CGI in 2009 with season 13 to season 24 with Big World Big Adventures. Now on to the movies. The first movie on Thomas and Friends was Thomas and the Magic Railroad in 2000. The next film was Thomas and Friends Calling All Engines in 2005. Then it's Thomas and Friends The Great Discovery in 2008, chuffing into 2009 with the first CGI movie, Hero of the Rails. After Hero, it's Misty Island Rescue in 2010. The next is Day of the Diesels, one of the few movies not to be focused entirely on Thomas, as this one is focused on Percy, made in 2011. Next is the Blue Mountain Mystery in 2012, where Luke is introduced. Next is The King of the Railway in 2013, with Stephen being introduced. Next is Tale of the Brave, another Percy-based film in 2014. Next is The Adventure Begins, showing us when Thomas first arrived on Sodor in 2015. Next is Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure in 2015, introducing Ryan the Purple Engine. If you want to know how to build Ryan, check out my tutorial after this video. Next is The Great Race, where Thomas goes to the railway show and competes with the world's best. Next is Journey Beyond Sodor, where Thomas leaves Sodor to the mainland and gets trapped in a steelworks. Finally, we have Big World Big Adventures, where Thomas explores 5 of the 7 continents. That brings us to now, where Thomas has explored the world, and when he arrived himself. What an adventure. 40 years of Thomas the Tank Engine. We can't not mention the Railway series by the Reverend W. Awdry and his son Christopher Awdry from 1945 to 2011, which created the worldwide franchise of Thomas the Tank Engine. What an adventure.